The evolution of John Mulaney.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Mulaney!
From an English major at Georgetown University, where he would join an improv group with fellow legendary comedians Nick Kroll and Mike Birbiglia, the stand-up special king and former Saturday Night Live writer John Mulaney has established himself as one of the greatest comedians of the 21st century.
I'll push him. I will start with the fact that I am homeless, as that is a given.
He has said some of the most memorable jokes. Some of the things I was anxious about as a kid don't bother me at all anymore. Like, I always thought quicksand was going to be a much bigger problem than it turned out. Performances in a myriad of different projects, ranging from his debut set on Late Night with Conan O'Brien. It was always weird when I'd go out for the night with like some money and then come back and wake up with no money. It was even weirder though when I would go out with some money, black out, and wake up with more money, because that means I earned money and that I traded goods and or services, which is scary. His own series, Mulaney, and most recently, the Oscar-winning, widely acclaimed Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
You have to think about saving one person.
Aside from his undeniable performing talents, Mulaney has always been an amazing and voracious writer, and is responsible for some of the greatest SNL characters, jokes, series, and specials of the 21st century.
And why would someone on a whim choose from all to order him? Who's this guy?
From stand-up comedian to SNL writer. Born and raised in Chicago in an intelligent and hardworking Irish Catholic family, Mulaney has always been surrounded by profound culture, from the deep attitudes and views of Irish Catholics to living most of his life in one of the biggest and most historic cities in the United States. This has more than likely contributed to his sharp perspectives on a wide myriad of topics, from city life, drinking, religion, and familial relations, all of which are just a few of the common themes in his comedy.
How could a human being kill another human being? And then I got cheated on and I was like, oh, okay.
After graduating from Georgetown University, Mulaney pursued a career in stand-up comedy, even opening for Mike Birbiglia on his stand-up tour during the beginning of his career.
And I'm 37. I never knew that's how you play dominoes, because that's not how we play it in the United States. We go line them up right now. Line up, put them in a line. We go, bah, ha, 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 yeah.
He later moved to New York City to advance his comedy career and landed an entry job with the enormously coveted comedy network kingpin, Comedy Central.
Phenomenon in my life where, like, late at night on the street, women will see me as a threat.
Though his attempts at making anything with the network didn't lead anywhere career-changing, Mulaney fostered his stand-up skills and worked relentlessly. He started to gain prominence in 2006 when he formed a set on Live at Gotham. A year later, Mulaney was invited to perform at Late Night with Conan O'Brien, where he crushed it and was invited back just a few months later. His comedic talents, keen wit, and musical delivery shined and resonated with audiences in a way that comedy hadn't seen since George Carlin or Norm Macdonald, and he became a national hit not long after. In 2008, Mulaney was offered the opportunity to audition for Saturday Night Live. His unconventional audition was structured as a stand-up routine, but he weaved in some original characters and impressions. His undeniable talent earned him a position as a staff writer for the show, where he would go on to do occasional and always hilarious Weekend Update bits, and create some of the most memorable characters on the show, such as Bill Hader's Stefan.
A lot of people know that I was a writer here at Saturday Night Live. What people may not know is that I actually auditioned to be on the show.
While Mulaney's character as a writer ballooned tremendously, his stand-up career was skyrocketing too. He simultaneously became a headliner, and has performed on almost every major late-night show in the 21st century. Mulaney released his first comedy album, The Top Part, in 2009, and garnered positive commercial and critical reception. His second album, in 2012, New in Town, gained Mulaney a strong following, but it wasn't until his 2015 album, The Comeback Kid, where he began to break the threshold from established comedian to legendary comedian.
There's a part in church where the priest says, "Peace be with you," and for many, many years we all said, "Very good."
Aside from his stand-up and writing success, Mulaney has been acting more and more in the last decade. He's acted in Portlandia, Documentary Now, Dickinson, and Big Mouth.
Legs, a weird lumbering gait.
Okay.
Terrible legs, a weird lumbering gait.
Okay.
His performance as the character Spider-Ham in 2018 was met with monumental praise, and he is sure to move forward in Sony's Spider-Man universe. As if Mulaney couldn't get any better, he and his wife, famous makeup artist Anne-Marie Tendler, are also supporters of Black Lives Matter, as is Hollywood Insider. Mulaney's establishment as a comedy icon. Just a year after joining the SNL writing staff in 2009, Mulaney shared a Peabody Award win with his fellow SNL writers. His work on the show also earned him several Emmy nominations, and even one Emmy win for co-writing the Justin Timberlake monologue with Seth Meyers and Justin Timberlake.
Thank you very much. This is incredible. Wow.
Meyers and Mulaney were both producers for Documentary Now, starring Fred Armisen and Bill Hader, which was nominated for an Emmy. After being nominated for his stand-up album The Comeback Kid in 2016, Mulaney later won his second Emmy for Kid Gorgeous at Radio City in 2018. It's clear that along with his commercial acclaim and how well known and beloved he is by hundreds of millions of people around the world, the most prestigious critics and awarders see Mulaney as an incredible and important figure in the arts, one of which worthy of the noblest awards. Not many would disagree with labeling John Mulaney as a comedy icon.
My wife said, "What the hell did you do?" I said, No, I might have lung cancer. She said, "Oh, thank God."
Even everyone's favorite comedian wrestles with personal issues. Sometime during the weekend starting December 19th, John Mulaney checked into a rehabilitation center for cocaine and alcohol abuse. Mulaney has been open about his substance abuse ever since his first stand-up set on Late Night with Conan O'Brien. "I can have 1 or 2 beers and my brain will be like, okay, I see where this is headed. Why don't we just power down now and then get restarted sometime tomorrow morning?"
We're just gonna power down now and get restarted sometime tomorrow morning.
And even on his Emmy-winning Kid Gorgeous special, 14 years ago I smoked cocaine the night before my college graduation. Now I'm afraid to get the flu shot. People change. His straightforwardness about these common problems that most people face has been even inspirational for some. In a country where millions struggle with substance abuse, it can be comforting or even life-saving for them to hear about their heroes' struggles too, and how even the people they idolize wrestle with the painful, pressure-filled qualms of human nature. Mulaney's stardom and the pressure a star of his stature must live with every day is unfathomable to many, and even being a world-renowned talent and having everything can lead you to substance abuse. Most recently, Mulaney was announced as a new writer on Late Night with Seth Meyers, and will also be voicing Chip in fellow SNL alumni Akiva Schaffer's upcoming film Chip and Dale with Andy Samberg as Dale. Mulaney is sure to continue his incredible artistic endeavors, dazzling the world with his creativity and making everyone laugh with his sharp, inventive, and unique wit. Here at Hollywood Insider, we happen to be enormous fans of John. We are inspired by you, Mr. Mulaney. We will always root for you.
I want to write songs for people in their 30s called Tonight's No Good, How About Wednesday?